Deep in the heart of the Hillside Medical Buzz Studios, Andy Herrin in for the Local Buzz, and Vera Bloom is live in the studio. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks. Happy to be here.
You've got a haircut since last time I saw you. It looks great. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
I usually frown upon haircuts. I usually make fun of bands when they get them, but yours is cool looking. I like it.
Yeah, because it's just messy like yours.
Yeah, exactly. We have the messy club that we both run.
Yes.
That you can join as long as you have messy hair. It's the one rule.
This is true.
I'd also like to point out that Vera was the only band so far ever in the history of bands to pull up here on her motorcycle.
Thank you.
It was awesome. Yeah, here's the trophy. Look at your trophy for you.
Yes, it's very shiny.
Van Fleet thing. No, it's funny though because usually I've seen vans, I've seen school buses, I've seen car accidents. That's the best because we have the cameras in the studio. I one time watched a band pull up, and then I watched a guy pull in and hit them, and then jump out and start screaming at them. And I opened the door to welcome them, but I saw this happening, so I just closed the door like the true man that I am, and just walked away. I don't need to get involved. No, but it was cool to see you pull up on a motorcycle. You're big into riding, I assume.
Yes, I am. I love riding motorcycles, but they don't match well with music careers. So when I get the chance,
I'll scoot. True. Yeah. Get you a little miniature trailer, fit your amp and guitar.
Yeah, maybe.
It'd be perfect.
Someday.
Well, Vera Bloom's here because she's playing a big show coming up. Actually, two big shows. One in town, Monday at the Brooklyn Bowl. You're opening for L7, which I think is huge.
It is.
Are you super excited about it? Are you a fan of theirs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I'm just like... I'm going to be starstruck for sure. Just because these are this is like the real deal. You know, they've been at it since the early 90s or before.
It's true.
I think, they're doing their Bricks Are Heavy 30th anniversary, which came out in 92.
Been that long.
Yeah,
wow.
It came out in 92.
That's crazy.
And yeah, they're just a force. So
to me, 92 will always be 10 years ago. I don't care what anybody says. Every time I see that, it always pops up. 30 years ago, like Soul Asylum just celebrated 30 years of their big Grave Dancers Union record.
Wow.
It blows my mind. Like that seems like it was just maybe 10 years ago, maybe. Maybe 20. 30 is kind of a stretch.
I know, it's crazy. It's wild.
It really is. But you're playing the Brooklyn Bowl with them this Monday. It's your birthday show. You turn 21 at midnight.
This is true. I'll finally be able to have that first beer.
Yeah, finally. Are you nervous to try it? It's not a scary thing.
Yeah. Everyone says it's an acquired taste. We'll see.
It truly is. But then it's kind of cool because you got your birthday show, so you got to get rip-roaring drunk so you can be nice and hungover for the next day when you're playing the Masquerade with L7. 2 shows back to back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, that's
with the booze anyway.
Yeah, I could see that. That's kind of a thing. It's nothing worse than being super hungover for a cool show.
Yeah.
What's the most hungover you've ever played?
I don't know, actually. I don't have a good answer for that.
She's professional. She's very professional now. She would never do such a thing.
Well, luckily, the shows are just late enough. I guess I've never gotten so hungover that by the time it was showtime, I still couldn't do it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a couple hours before you're finally getting life back into you.
Just bounces back. I feel that. I have a lot of memories of being much younger and on the road. Nowadays, I'd probably die, but I have memories of being on the road and being so hungover and just thinking, I need to just sweat.
Oh, yeah.
And then halfway through the show, boom, you come back to life.
Yeah.
It's like the resurrection live on stage with Andy Herrin.
Wow, the last half of the set was a lot better, Andy. I wonder what that was about.
Came back to life. Somebody revived him.
Yeah.
I've never been so hungover, though, that I've ever had to do the IV thing. I have a lot of friends who do that on tour, and to me, that's troublesome. If you're drinking so much you require an IV to bring you back, I think maybe an AA pamphlet should be included with that.
Yeah, those are all the rage, though, I guess, now.
Yeah.
At least in Nashville. I've never done it. I don't like needles in my arms and whatever, but bleh.
I don't like the needles. I'm not a big needle guy anyways, but also the one main one my friends go to is in Midtown area, and it's right next door to the Salty Dog or something stupid like that.
On Demumbrian?
Yeah, Demumbrian. Yeah. So you're sitting on this patio getting poked by someone who's probably not licensed to do so while everyone's just partying next door to you. I am good.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Welcome to Nashville.
I'll just drink a water. Just have a nice, maybe a Gatorade.
Yeah. I feel that.
But Brooklyn Bowl is going to be a big show. You ever played that before?
No, this is my first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you seen anybody play there yet?
Yeah, I saw The Darkness.
Oh, okay, yeah. Were people bowling during The Darkness?
Yeah, I think so, but I wasn't paying attention.
I saw Sebastian Bach. I got invited randomly to go see Sebastian Bach. He was doing, it was a 30th anniversary of one of the big Skid Row records. And so people were bowling during his set. And it is kind of weird, hearing the bowling. And so during 18 in Life, he was having this moment, trying to get the crowd involved.
Yeah.
And you kept hearing grr, grr. That's the sound of bowling, apparently. Grr.
Yeah.
But so he stops the song, and he's just like, hey, is somebody bowling? And they literally made him stop and shut down the lanes because it was rather obnoxious. Yeah. I can only imagine having a singer-songwriter moment. You're hearing pins falling everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like that's not going to be a problem with this show just because it's... I mean, it's me for 30 minutes, and then it's L7 for and like you're not going to be able to really hear the bowling.
Till you're having a moment, you look over and see me just crushing strikes.
Yeah, maybe.
Like Andy Herrin, of course. Let's get into some Vera Bloom right now. I want to get into Serenity. I want to see Vera Bloom live on the local buzz, celebrating her birthday and her big show tomorrow night at the Brooklyn Bowl.
Woo woo!
Yeah, we're gonna go outside and do donuts on your motorcycle to celebrate at midnight for your birthday.
Okay.
I'm very excited, and by that I mean you're gonna do it. I'm gonna hold on tightly and scared.
I actually don't have a back seat, so good luck.
Oh, wow. Just stand on the wheels.
Yes, you're going to, or sit on the handlebars.
There you go, like a real man.
Yes.
That's how a real man rides behind a girl doing donuts. That's how it's done.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. A couple months ago now, I was going down to the East Room to see Trail of the Dead. If you can believe it was playing the East Room, which is wild to me. And I went down to see the show. It was amazing. But as I was walking, I decided to walk because, I'm an elderly, health-conscious man. And so I'm walking to the East Room, and I hear all these rad Foo Fighters covers going on. And I forgot, it's Tomato Arts Fest, which is normally something I find to be rather annoying to a lot of people. But I walk up, and there's you playing Angela Lee on drums. Mm-hmm. And it was Fingernails Are Pretty, which is, I guess, was supposed to be an all-female tribute to the Foo Fighters. Then Tyler from Flair kind of sabotaged that. But I made fun of
saved the day.
Yeah, well, if you want to call sabotaging it saving the day. Yeah. But it was funny to see him up there. But you guys sounded great. How did that come to be?
I don't remember. I think I was talking with Angie actually about opening for the L7 shows or show in Nashville because she was kind of the one that was like, you would be amazing for this. So anyway, we were already talking, and then she brought up that she was putting together for the Tomato Arts Fest a show and asked me if I wanted to do a few songs, and I said, yeah, totally. And so I did 3.
I love that.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a who's who of Nashville. I know Fighter was up there. Tons of people were up there.
Yeah.
And when I texted you, I took a video of you. I took a video of I think a couple of the other songs Angela played because she was just killing the drums. It was amazing. I sent you that video and you're like, why didn't you say hi? I'll tell you why I didn't. I walk into Tomato Arts Fest. It's a sea of people, right? Mm-hmm. Sea of people. Grabbing a beer, living my best life, going to see Trail of the Dead. I couldn't wait. All of a sudden I hear Andy Herrin. It's the one guy in Nashville I don't want to see. I won't say his name. But he's the most annoying person ever. And he just clings to me. And I'm like, of all these people, this guy. So that's why I didn't say hi. I was trying to get out of there.
Everyone's going to be like, is it me?
Every person I saw that night, every guy, if you're wondering, it is you. It is you for sure.
Ooh, sting.
It was just funny. I had to get out of there. But it was great to see you play. And you were at a tribute show the other night, too. We were talking about you coming up here. There's a lot of tribute shows these days. I wonder sometimes if there's too many or if there's too little. I've done quite a few of them. But there's so many tribute shows in this town. Have you noticed this trend?
Yes, I have.
I feel like Joko shows kind of started it about a decade ago.
Oh, he's the emo night guy?
He was the one that kind of started it all, and now I feel like there's just so many of them. And I have fun doing them, but within reason. You know, I feel like sometimes it gets to be too many. I did see a funny thing the other day. A friend of mine was doing a tribute show, and I won't say his name because I'm a gentleman, but he posted a video of him, and he was in his car, and he was driving around picking up a lot of stuff for the show tonight. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, it's a tribute show. What are you picking up? Like, what do you need to pick up for something like that? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, on a regular show day for Vera Bloom, what would you pick up for an original Vera Bloom show?
My ass out of bed.
There you go.
I have no idea. Yeah, usually, I'm always trying to, up my merch game. So I'll, maybe I need to get a plastic sign thing. So, office supplies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's, but if you're doing a tribute show, you probably don't need anything.
You know? I have no idea.
What I should have commented, I should have commented on his video was you need to pick up a mirror while you're at Target to realize that you're not in the band. It's a tribute show. Ooh. I know, right? Shots fired at him.
Ping, ping.
Ping,
pew,
ping.
pew.
That's a gun sound like ping, ping. Very high pitched. Well, Vera Bloom's playing the Brooklyn Bowl tomorrow night. And since she's here, we got to play the 5-round question game. It's been a while since you've been here. So shall we play?
Yeah, I did terrible last time. But
I think you aced last time like I did on the SATs as a child. Question number 1 with Vera Bloom on the local buzz. We were just talking about tribute shows. If there was, what would be one tribute show in town if you heard it was happening? You'd have to be a part of it. Like, for instance, if anybody ever did a New Order one, I would want to be a part of that. What is one band tribute show you'd have to put Vera Bloom on?
My guilty pleasure. Ooh, actually, it's not guilty pleasure. I love Def Leppard. Yeah. I would do a Def Leppard one in a heartbeat.
That'd be amazing. I'm surprised they haven't done one yet. That'd be awesome.
I don't know. For me, Def Leppard or AC/DC, any of those,
Yeah.
Like,
there you go.
Sex-fired classic rock bands.
I love that. Well, to my friend I was ragging, I'll put that on your shopping list, the Def Leppard tribute show.
Yes.
Question number 2 on the local buzz of Vera Bloom. So Hocus Pocus 2 came out recently. It's the follow-up sequel to the 1993 classic.
I heard that.
It's about these witches. I'm sure you're familiar with the movie. Mm-hmm. So Hocus Pocus 2's out. I have 2 questions for you. So the witches are back? Hell yeah. Or we seriously waited 30 years for this nonsense? This is awful.
Haven't watched it, so I'll take your word on it if it's awful. I have mixed reviews from people.
Spoiler alert, you're all going to be disappointed. I will say that. I will say there's nothing more sad than a middle-aged man watching that alone on a Friday night, which was me on Friday night. Question number 3 with Vera Bloom on the local buzz. So Mark Hoppus of Blink-182 got recognized a few days ago. Did you hear the story?
I did. What band was it, though?
I thought he was in Korn.
Oh, yeah, Korn.
Yeah, the lady said, "Oh, please, you know when you see a member of Korn." So I want to ask you, what is one artist that you would not mind being confused for?
Oh, I feel like they're all really, I'm not going to say old, just older. But like, if she were my age, I'd want to be confused for like Stevie Nicks.
Nice. Or they might be like, that's Stevie Nicks and she's aging great.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Question number 4, Vera Bloom on the local buzz. So it is officially October, which means it's time to make those Halloween party playlists. Okay. What is one song that has to always be on your Halloween party playlist? Doesn't have to be necessarily Halloween, just fits the vibe.
I mean, it's the lamest answer ever, but the Monster Mash.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
I mean, come on. Like,
yeah.
I've known that song since I can remember. It's just a staple.
It is a classic. It's funny, though, because I've been on the air many times on Halloween night up here, and because no one ever wants to work on that shift, but I love Halloween. And there's one guy who always calls. He has the best Southern accent. And I'm not allowed to play that song because it's not rock, you know. I know I should, but he always,
I'm gonna have to cover it. I'm gonna have to do a cover rock version.
Please do. We have a whole month. I will gladly add it. But this guy always calls up and goes, "This ain't even Halloween, man. Play the Monster Mash."
I love that.
Yeah, I saved the calls. I'll play them for you. They're
great.
I
love that.
And question number 5, the final question with Vera Bloom on the local buzz. So Post Malone fell down on stage a couple days ago in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. He apparently stepped in a hole, tripped, kind of rolled around for a second. Looked like he's in some serious pain. Jumped right back up and finished the show because he's a professional. I wanted to ask you, what is your biggest fear of something going wrong on stage?
I guess it's actually like the sound going away.
Yeah.
Or actually my biggest fear in life, not on stage, is waking up and being tone deaf.
Oh, yeah.
Like you just can't sing anymore.
Oh, that'd be terrible. What would you do? Yeah, that'd be...
I guess I would just start Yoko Onoing it. You know, like just go.
There you go.
All art. It's jazz.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Just do a Bjork. Just be really weird and crazy and everyone loves you. It's perfect.
Exactly.
Well, Vera Bloom, go see her tomorrow night at the Brooklyn Bowl with L7, or if you're in Atlanta, because we do have a far reach.
Oh, yeah.
To this wonderful rock station up here. Go see her at the Masquerade.
Hell yeah.
The following night, get a rip-roaring drunk and send her on her way. Right on. Vera, it's always an honor having you on.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
Always. And we will see you soon. Leave right now some Love Like Knives. Vera Bloom and the local buzz. The Buzz.